everyone, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to be focusing on stretches specifically for carpal tunnel syndrome. And we're going to do a lot of deeper stretches, so sometimes you may want to put a little bit of heat before, but today you may definitely want to ice afterwards. But we're going to start by warming up those wrists. So right now just going to rest my elbows on the table and just going to do some nice gentle wrist rotations. Clockwise, actually wait a minute, anti-clockwise, whichever way I'm doing them, I'm not quite sure. But just 4 or 5 on each side, just really kind of feeling the stiffness, kind of feel where you're tight in your wrists. And now we're going to get into some of the deeper work. So arms out in front, clench fist, and we're just going to rotate our fists down and then up. And we're going to do these about 4 or 5 times. So down and up, and what we're doing is warming up the flexors and extensors in our forearms. I think that's about 5. And now we're going to go into what I call like our stop hands. We're going to bring our hands up like a stop sign, kind of pulling your palms back, feeling a nice stretch through here. And once again, we're going to down and up, and you're going to feel it, probably one side more than the other if you're left or right-handed. Down, and then up, down, and then up. And then what I like to do here is really kind of stretch our fingers wide, opening up our palms, and then closing. Let's do that one more time. Stretching our fingers out, stretching those palms out. One more time, and close. And then I want to get a little bit of a deeper stretch through here, so I'm going to take my opposite hand on the top of my fingers and kind of stretch it back. So if you guys can see that, I'm actually stretching through here. I'm pretty flexible here, but some of you, this may be just enough bringing them up. So depending on your flexibility, it's a really great one. I'm going to hold this for about 5 more seconds, guys. And then release. Do the same on the other side, kind of arm out straight, pushing this one. This one is a lot more flexible for me. It's usually kind of where you're restricted in your flexors or extensors allows for the stretch. And then back down. And then we're going to reverse it. Palm down. Now as you can see, I can get pretty far back here. For those of you who may be here, this may be enough. Some of you may still be here, depending. So I do these stretches quite a bit. Going to hold that for a few more seconds, and release, and the same, repeat. And if one arm is tighter than the other, you may want to hang out here for a few more seconds, but let's just do, for me, I'm going to hold this one a little bit longer. Release, we shake that out, and now we're on our fists down. The same thing here, I'm just going to gently, and I do mean gently pull, we don't want to get any strains. My fist down, holding for about 5, let's see, maybe 10 seconds on this one, guys. And then on the other side, clench fist. A few more seconds, and then release. Let's just shake those out for a minute. And then we're going to do some lovely little hand movements, or hand stretches. And on this one, what we're going to do is we are going to have palms up straight, and we're going to curl our hands down to create knuckles. So if you can see that, they're not out here, they're actually creating knuckles. And then you're going to curl down into a fist. Little thumbs are sticking out here. We'll do that again. So we're going to put our palms up, create knuckles. So knuckles are pointing up and down, and then release. One more time. Knuckles, fists, curl it down, and then release. And then we're going to do another version of that, which is where we're going to kind of create a little like hook. So if you see, they're not closed, I'm not creating knuckles, they're little hooks. And then I'm going to try and touch my palms. So I'm kind of reaching down, if you can see that, kind of reaching down, getting a good stretch in my hands. And then release. Once again, kind of make like a hook sign, and then down and release. I'm going to do that one more time. Little hook, down, and then release. I'm going to shake those out, and then I'm going to go into what I would like to call like this kind of median nerve glide. And for this, I'm just going to, let's see if you can see this. I'm going to, and it's really kind of focusing on where this little nerve gets stuck. So we're going to put our arm out to the side, kind of not at a 90-degree angle, a bit lower. And we're going to create a fist first, and then you're going to put your palm up, and then you're going to keep these, really important to keep your fingers straight and in alignment. Then you're going to put your hand out, your little finger out so it's outstretched, and then you're going to rotate kind of your palm back, almost like you're trying to carry something here. And then once in this position, it may be this, it may be a little bit further, it just depends on your range of motion. You're going to have it back, and then you're going to rotate your wrist round, so now it's almost like you're holding a tray in front of you. And then you're going to look as though you're giving it away. And as you do this, if you want a little bit more of an extension, you're going to rotate your head round. You can see you're rotating, and then you're going to gently pull your arm back, and you'll feel it a lot more up in here. I'm going to bring it back, shake that out, do that one more time. Actually, this one you maybe want to do about 3 times, but I'm going to do the other side first, which is palm up, make sure you get this angle, creating a fist, then my palm is going up, my thumb is going out. We're going to rotate it back as though you're trying to carry something, kind of really rotate if you can. Then you're going to turn your palm forward, and then you're going to kind of give that away. Let me scoot over so you guys can see. Give that away, and then I'm going to rotate my head around, and then gently kind of do a few little pulses back, really kind of feeling it all the way up through my neck. I'm going to bring it back in. I'm going to do that on the other side. I really want to get this kind of nerve going, you know, kind of sliding through here. So once again, arm out, palm up, finger out, hand back, like you're carrying something. It's like, hello, carrying something. Rotate it round, and then let's give that away. Let's rotate our head to the opposite side, and then gently pull it back with a couple of pulses. Bring it back, shake it out. Let's do the other side. Hand up, palm up, thumb out, you get it. Hand back, holding something. Rotate around, you're holding a tray if you'd like to, like, are you being served? And then palm out all the way down. Let's rotate our neck, and then gently do pulsing back. And for good measure, we're going to do that one more time, which is palm up, thumb out, you get it, back, rotate, give away, stretch. Let's do the other side. Fist, palm, thumb, back, rotate, give away, stretch, and pull back. And the last and final stretch, which we're going to do, is the prayer stretch, which is just the final one, which is going to put our hands in like a prayer position under our chin, elbows kind of in. And as you rotate, as you gently bring your hands down towards your waist, you're going to get a nice stretch through these forearms. We're going to end right there. So thanks for joining me. Those are great stretches, all really focusing on carpal tunnel syndrome.